Okay, everyone. So remember that we are going to start with the topic of relative clauses. First of all, we have to learn about the adjective. Remember that adjective are words that give me information about the noun. So, what are we going to learn about this particular part of the sentence? Well, we're going to talk about and we're going to practice the function. Why is it important and the play that it have in the sentence. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play a game that you all know. I hope you all know. It is Stop. The famous game that we write down in a sheet of paper, name, last name, thing, color, blah blah blah. That's what we're going to do today. So everybody please write down in your sheet of paper. There's gonna be different topics, so pay attention. First, you're gonna write down opinion, okay? Opinions. What are opinions? Opinions are your point of view, things that you think that are, I don't know, for example, lazy or beautiful or misshaped, ugly, stuff like that. After opinion, what are we going to write down? Well, we're going to write down the word size. Size, like big, small, heavy, all the stuff. Now, after that, we're going to write down shape. If it is round, triangle, squared, all those shapes. After, we're going to write age, okay? Age, if it is old, new, brand new, Asian, all those. Color, you should be familiar with this one. All the colors: red, blue, yellow, magenta, turquoise, all those. Now, origin, this could be like a place, for example, Costa Rican, Cuban, German, all those origins. Okay, material. After that, we're gonna write down material. Material could be like, for example, I don't know, wooden, metallic, plastic, all those. Okay, and after material, we're gonna write down the word noun. Okay, noun. So we know what nouns are. It could be nouns, it could be proper nouns, it could be pronouns, whatever noun you can talk about. Okay. So what are going to be the instructions at the same of the game? I will say a random letter, and you will have to write down one word for each category. But teacher, what if I don't know the word in English? Don't worry about it. You can write it in Spanish if you want to. Now, the thing is, if you are able to write down a word in English, that will be double points. Okay? Double points. If you write in Spanish, it only will cost 1 point each. Okay? So let's start with a word. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, for your collaboration. So now we are going to review what we have. Like I said, don't worry if you have some of the ones that you put in Spanish. We're going to work with that. So we have here some examples. The first one that we did was with B. So we have here beautiful, we have big, we have blue, we have Bolivian, and we have blender. So imagine this blender. We have a beautiful big blue Bolivian blender. That sounds fancy. So we have now number two, we did the letter T. We have terrible, tall, triangular, terracotta, Turalbian, and a tractor. So we have a terrible, tall, triangular. Imagine that terracotta Turalbian tractor. And we have with the O, we have an original oval, old, orange, West Virginian wooden wallet. Imagine using that wallet. It has to be heavy. And we have with W, the penultimate that we did, we have wonderful and white as well. And let's see. And we have one that you did in Spanish with the letter M. We have maravilloso, morado, Marruecos, metálico y momia. Let's see if we know what these words are in English. Someone know what would be the correct translation of maravilloso or maravillosa? Correct. It could be marvelous. That's right. Now for morado, purple. Correct. Marruecos, it sounds very similar to the word Morocco. It's Morocco. Marruecos, Morocco. And metálico, metallic. Okay. And momia, it's mummy. So we have a marvelous purple Moroccan metallic mummy. Okay, so this is the correct order that we have to write down the adjective in a sentence. Remember that the adjective is not the main part of the sentence. It only gives us information about the noun. Okay, so it's giving us more information about the noun. With this, we know that, for example, the blender, we know that it's a beautiful blender, so it's appealing to the eye. We know that it's big. We know that it's blue, the color. We know that it was made in Bolivia. So all this information give us details about the noun. Okay, now as an extra point, you will have to search for all the words that you write down in Spanish. With your dictionary, you will write it down in English. Okay? So I will give you 10 minutes, 10 minutes for each word that you write down in Spanish. You will write it down now in English. Okay? So remember, this is an introduction to the topic. We're going to talking about main clauses and relative clauses. Okay? And as the same way that adjective give me information about the noun, the relative clauses, they are gonna give me more information or detail about the main clauses. Okay? So these two work together in order to give a more complete idea. So remember, the same way that adjective works with nouns, relative clauses works with main clauses. Okay? So guys, that will be everything for today. Remember to review the PowerPoint presentation and the videos that I sent you last Monday. Okay? See you in the next one. Bye.